Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, and we are heading fast into 2026, which is a couple of days away. I promised you earlier that I'd do a review of this bike, the BMW R1300 GS ADVENTURE. So that is what this video is about. So if you want to watch that, if you're interested in that, stick around and we'll see what I've got to say and if you agree or not. Black Country Biker. Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is my review of my BMW R1300 GS ADVENTURE. I've done 9,800 miles on it now, and I had it in April 2025. It was Christmas a few days ago, and we're 2 days away from 2026. So, what do I like and what do I not like about this bike? There's a lot to like, but there's a few things I dislike. And let me just put it on the side stand. Okay, the main thing, my main gripe with this bike, and it's my own fault, it's not the bike, is that I'm 6 foot tall. I've got a 32 inside leg. The triple black, I could have had the adaptive ride height suspension put on it, so when you slow down, the bike drops, and when you pull away, the bike lifts up, and it would make my life a lot easier, because I'll show you what I mean. I've got a 32 inside leg. The seat height on this, when the bike is straight, level, is 34 inches. So I will show you what I mean. As you can see, my feet, I've got another camera down there. My feet, I'm on the balls of my feet. My heels are off the floor. Even with my missus on the back, the bike adjusts itself, and I'm still like that. So it's not a major problem, but it could be. If it's a bit damp, a bit slippy, I've got to move the bike back. If you slip, it's a heavy thing to pick up. I've not dropped it yet, touch wood. And it's just a small gripe, but it's my own fault. If I'd have had the adaptive ride height, when the bike stops, my feet would be flat on the floor. So if you're 6 foot or below, bear that in mind with this bike. My mate Bob, he's about 6 foot 4, 6 foot 5. He's got the 1250 GS ADVENTURE. Now he'd be perfect on this. Of course, he's so tall. He's got like a 2 mile inside leg, I think. So he'd be all right on it. I'm fine on it. I say I've done 9,800 miles, I think, coming up to that, and it's been fine so far. But there is that little niggle in my head. But the adaptive ride height, I think, was another 2 grand on top. Now this is a massive chunk of money already. I have had this bike on a PCP. Some people like it, some people don't like PCPs. My 1250, I did own that, and I'll come to that at the end of the video, what my thoughts are on would I do it again. So things to like are heated grips, which I had on the 1250. I've got the heated seat on this, I've never had before. Pillion heated seat. I have also got the electric screen, which is a lovely touch. I find the what they call the burger button, I'll do some close-ups of these so you can see what I mean on the video. I find that a bit of a faff. I'm getting used to it now. I've now got the grips and the seat set on that because it's winter. In the summer, I can take those off and have the priority as the screen. It's all interchangeable. It can be a little bit of a faff. The looks of the bike, it's like Marmite, I think. You love it or you hate it. I don't think there's any in between. I think it looks better now because these were silver when I had it. Again, I will put up a little video when I first had the bike and we'll do a comparison. So they were silver. The belly pan was silver. These were silver. And the cylinder head guards were silver. I think it looks better in black. I've seen people who've done the tank black as well, be it wrapped or sprayed. It might be something I do if I decide to keep the bike after the PCP's up. But I do like the aluminium tank, and I don't want it all black, although it would look nice. The headlight, the X-light, I dislike it. I dislike the look of the front of the bike. It's distinct and you can pick it out. People know it's a GS or a GSA 1300 coming down the road when you see the headlight. They've all got signature lights now, like the KTMs have got the two narrow ones. I think they're really nice. I did prefer the lighting on the 1250 GS, I have to say. But, you know, this 1300 doesn't come with that light, so... Right, as for the ride is superb. I do feel like I was sat more into the GS, the 1250. I'm sitting on top of this because I'm quite high up, as I've mentioned before. But it's a great bike to ride, I have to say. It's outstanding. I did find the one I test rode, the red one. If you look at the test ride video I did on this bike, the gearbox on that was far smoother than what this one is. I find this a bit clunky, and the longer I'm having it, instead of getting smoother, it seems to be getting clunkier. When I first had the bike, when I put it into first gear, you couldn't tell it's gone in. Now you think it'd be the opposite way around, why the gearbox is running in. Now sometimes I put this in and it jolts forward. Now I don't know if it's a clutch thing or if it's the gearbox. Say, it might be something simple, but I do find it's a little bit janky. The quick shifter is brilliant. The auto blip coming down, the pro shifter, as BMW call it, is superb. But it's just into first. Obviously, first into second, you're going to get a jolt anyway if you use the quick shifter, which you do on all of them. But I do love the bike, and I have started what I said on an old video of mine. I used to go into the garage sometimes just to look at my 1250 GS, and I've started doing that with this now, so I must be falling in love with it. In hindsight, was it the right thing for me to do, swapping my 1250 GS, which I owned, which I'd done everything to, for a PCP for this? I would say in hindsight, no. Even though this is a superb bike, we've all got different opinions, so don't shoot me down. This is just my opinion. I think my 1250 was a better ride than this is, but I had that for 4 years, so it's like putting on an old pair of slippers. Whereas this is still fairly new to me. I do find this seat quite hard. I don't know if it's because it's got the heated mechanism in there. I don't know if it's because it's heated and it's harder. But it has been uncomfortable at times, and it has made my ass ache a bit, and I've had to stand up. But like I say, the more I ride it, I've had it nearly 10,000 miles. I haven't had that for a few months now, maybe a month. I've not been uncomfortable at all. So it's each to their own and what you get used to riding. I will show you the mechanisms now. The electric screen and the burger button. So we'll have a look at that. Okay, right. I did replace the standard can with a Krapovich, which I had off Steve at a bike thing. It was actually on his own bike. I didn't buy it off the shelf, so I got it a bit cheaper. But I have to say, it's only the slip-on can. I'm disappointed. It ain't much better than the stock, if at all, if there's any difference at all. I did want an SC project, which I may well get in the future, so that might be up for sale. I probably need some downpipes with it as well, but I'm disappointed in that. So that's a choice for yourself. Again, if you want one of them, I will start the bike so you can hear what it sounds like. It's no different to the stock. So we'll fire the bike up and then I'll show you the electric screen and the burger button. As I say, this pipe, in my opinion, is no different to the stock pipe. Okay, right, this is the burger button, so let me just get rid of the message there. There's the burger button. So if I press up and down at the moment, I have got, let me just show you that a bit better. So you will see when I press up and down on this button, the heated seat and the heated grips will appear. There they are, 2 and 2. So let's press it up, and there we are. We can change it by pressing up on the heated grips, turn them off, and you come down onto the seat. Number 1, off, press down again, it puts it on the hottest. Up on the button, and then you get the 3 on the heated grips. So we'll turn that off again. Up we go. That is just going up and down on this button, and now they're both off. Okay, now the burger button, if I press and hold that, you will see the heated screen comes on. Then if I press up, hang on, we've gone back. This is why it's a faff. You need to press and hold it and then move immediately. So now the heated screen comes on, and I'll move it up. There we are. I'm using the button on the bars. I'll start pressing down on that button, and the screen comes down. Now we don't see, again, it's reverted back to the heated grip. So what I need to do is hold that again. Now the screen's back on, and there we are, bringing it down, back up. There it is, going back up. There it is, going back down. If I press it once, then it brings up this menu where you can then move and pick your choice of what you want: damping, traction control, windscreen, or heating. Now I've got the heating set to being on the main button. So let's press that again and we'll come out of it. And that is that. So let's turn the bike off. It's a beautiful bike. It's very industrial looking. But it does look better in black, just my opinion. You might like it with all your silver panels on. I know Sean and Emily, they've left their bike, I think they call it Storm. They've left all their silver. I actually wanted it to be triple black. It was hardly black when I had it. It looks much better now. I do not like that headlight. It's slowly growing on me, but it's very distinct. I've not really ridden a lot in the dark, I'll be honest. I could do the running lights there are okay, but I could do with some Denalis on there, or there are other brands available, like I had on the 1250, the Sound Bomb and the Denalis. So yeah, it's I'm glad I had it, but I wish I could have kept my 1250 as well. But I am getting into this bike now. I'm getting to love it. I did love the 1250, but I did have that for 4 years, and I did 20,000 miles on that over, and they'll go forever if you look after them. High mileage on bikes is nothing. I don't know why people panic all the time. But yeah, that'll be my review of this bike. Okay, that's it from me. That was my honest review of this bike. All it remains for me to say is have a happy and prosperous 2026. As always from me, ride safe, give every ride your full attention, and let's all get home in one piece. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. It means a lot, helps the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.
My country biker.